Welcome back to On the Porch. Today is game day, as you can see,
It's wild card weekend, so go Birds. And it's my birthday.
and it's Steve's birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Thank you.
So, today we want to have a conversation about should married couples hang out with single friends
Individually.
individually,
Okay.
not my friend come over and she hangs out with us. I go out and I'm hanging out with her, whether it's at a bar, club, maybe taking a trip,
Girls trip.
a girl's trip. So, I just want to know your thoughts, and I will give my thoughts as a wife, and you give me your thoughts as a husband.
Okay.
So, let's just say if a friend of mine contacted me and we were at home chilling, relaxing, not doing much, and she asked if I wanted to go out with her next weekend. I would ask, like, where do you want to go? She's like, oh, I just want to go out to the club.
Is this something that you would normally do, like go to a club in this scenario?
In this scenario.
Yeah.
Okay,
like,
so...
Are we talking about you, like your personality, and like the person who doesn't go to the club?
Well, let's go with this. If we had been recently married, say we were 3 years in, and I was used to going to the club and whatnot, and I feel like maybe I could just go out and have a good time. And I said, okay, I want to go out and, just hang out with my friend or friends.
Okay.
How would you feel about me going to the club? And you can use based off how you feel.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you exactly.
Okay.
In this scenario, do I have a PlayStation? Because the reason I say that is
I got that on another topic.
The reason I say that is if this isn't something that happens all the time, and I know y'all are good friends and you don't get to see each other that often, I wouldn't have a problem with it. If it's, especially if it's a friend that I'm, aware of, acquainted with, and that I know, basically.
Okay.
I know if it's one of them friends that's
one of what friends?
you
what
know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
Exactly.
Let's
like
clarify.
one of them friends that's out there.
Out
like,
there.
The friend can be married and out there, and single and out there. Like, it's even
So
worse
is
if
there
they're
a
single.
difference?
Like,
So
when I
is
say
there-
out there, I mean
Okay.
like not just they trying to sleep with everybody, like out there like that. I mean like they out there, like they're a little wild. They like to party.
Okay.
If I know they're married or whatever, I'd be more willing to be like, yeah, sure, go ahead. If I know they're like single wild, then I might be like, all right, where y'all going?
So let me ask you: who do you not trust, a friend, or you don't trust your wife?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't trust a friend if I knew they were like that. I wouldn't trust a friend. But like the friend can only get you to do something that you want to do already.
Exactly.
All right. Do I want you around a friend that's always encouraging you to do something you wouldn't want to do?
Well, how do you know this friend is encouraging?
Well, I don't. I only know what you tell me about the friend whenever after y'all go out.
Okay.
All right. So I might say like, well, then why do you keep going out with her? Like, do you like that? Like, is that what you want to do?
So you said, do I like going out?
Or you like going out with that person? You like going out with that person specifically because y'all do the wild shit. That would be like my question.
Well, you know what? It may be wild, but it may not be in a way that you may think I am out trying to attract.
Right. Well, you're gonna attract dudes. Like,
But
you don't have to try to do that.
But what if that friend just allows her to just be free and hang out and just have fun and it's a good time?
So like,
it's a good time.
Okay, but like with dudes, right? Dudes, like if there's a single guy, especially two single guys going out, and one guy is like just there to chill, and the other dude's there to meet women, right?
Okay.
He's gonna be like, look, man, I need you to be my wingman. So the wingman might have to pick up the friend to satisfy
but you
the
said
other
single.
friend.
You said single. Both of them are single. It's different
Right.
with
So
a married man. So that's.
Do you have wing ladies? Y'all got wing ladies? I'm just saying.
I don't think we call them wing ladies.
I need you to be my wingette.
No, we don't do that.
A chicken wing?
No, we don't do that.
Anyway, all I'm saying is,
I would say I've never done that. It's like if I'm picking up someone and they have a friend, they just have a friend. They need to work. They need to figure that out.
Right.
I'm not pushing my friend on someone else.
Okay.
To hook up with someone.
That's you, because we're talking about the friend. You asked like, how would I feel about going out with that friend?
Okay, so if my friend would know, I'm not here to hook up with the wingman.
Right.
You know
I guess my whole point is I wouldn't really have a problem with it unless it became a problem. You know what I'm saying?
And what's the problem? Are you saying I would be going out too often, or you just feel like she's coming between us?
If you come back like too disheveled.
Women don't come back too disheveled. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying. All right. Even if not. So I guess
we have enough sense to know to not have any marks.
Right.
To have our not to be smelling like anyone else.
Right. I get that. All I'm saying is like it. Honestly, like I said, I'd be fine with it. It just depends on the friend. And at some point, I'm be like, all right, y'all. It ain't just like you hang out and y'all chilling, like y'all out partying. So
at that point, to a club, you are partying, you are dancing, you're having drinks.
Yeah, there's differences though.
Are you thinking it on because you know what men do and you're comparing it to women?
It's not. No, it's just like if y'all going out like that, then especially if you want to keep doing it. But like, all right, so I guess what I mean is when y'all hang out, it's always just y'all two out at the club or partying or going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't really hang out like that at the house. Like, you don't
can't be that way.
No, I know you can't be that way. What I'm saying is like when y'all hang out, it ain't at the house. It's at the club. Okay. So at some point, that's going to be like, like you never come to like your friend never comes here to just kind of chill out. Y'all always got to go out to the club, to another city or whatever. Like that would at some point that would be like suspicious. Right. But I'm saying that no, I'm comfortable enough to just be like, yeah, go ahead. Like I wouldn't have a problem with it until it became a problem.
Okay, so in my point of view, if a friend came out and said, hey, you want to go to the club.
Now you know that ain't me, but all right. Like club.
Okay.
But if that was me, it's like in your scenario, if that was something I did, we just freshly married.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
I get it. Okay.
I would probably ask a few questions like, why are you going to the club? Because usually when men go to the club, they're going to pick up women. That's my point of view. Okay. That's what you're going to the club to connect with women. It's not always the case with women.
It's not always the case with men either, but it's not. Sometimes you just go to hang out with your fellas and bounce. Yes, you will be there. like I'm not. All right, come on now.
If you going to the bar,
I'm saying it's not
if you're going to a bar, I'm okay with that. But let's say your friend.
Clubs have bars.
You can't hear really. Usually, you're going to a bar. You're going to watch sports on the TV. You're going to have a couple of drinks. When you're going to the club, yes, they have a bar, but you're buying drinks. You're not watching TV or whatever. You too busy drinking and looking at chicks.
I mean, you might be there for the scenery, but maybe
the scenery. I'm sorry, the chicks. You
may not be there to pick up nothing. You might be there for the scenery. Okay.
You're there to look, huh? You want to.
What has it different from a stripper bar?
I'm about to go there.
Okay.
Now, do you feel married men should go to strip clubs?
Yeah, why not?
What are you going for?
Now, let me back up. You said should. Should, like, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't, but like, yeah, can they? Yeah, sure.
Of course they can. I know. I said should. Should you go to the strip club if you're married?
Are you going by yourself?
You're going with the fella.
Okay, name what you said. You just said, should they go?
No, you're not. Okay.
You need to be specific. You're talking to
I just said with friends. We're talking about single friends. Mm-hmm. If you're hanging out with them.
That's totally
if you're
fine.
Going to a strip club with your single friend.
It's totally fine.
Why? Why are you going?
I mean, unless the strippers are prostitutes, like you're not picking them
Seriously.
up. I'm dead serious. Like, what's the difference?
So you okay with
I wouldn't care if you went to see some strippers with your girlfriends. I mean, y'all probably doing some freaky shit. I don't know.
Hold on, why I gotta
okay, so then why the guys gotta be doing something? Like, all we doing is watching and throwing money.
You getting lap dances.
So what?
She's shaking her ass in your face and
that's
putting her
dudes,
cheeks up here.
That's what the dudes do. They wave they balls in front of you, like, whatever.
See, hold on.
All I'm saying is, like, what's the difference?
Hold on. There's a big difference. First of all, I have no need.
No, we're not talking about you specifically. Just like you're not talking about me specifically. You said men. You said men.
Okay.
So we're not talking about specific. Oh, well, I wouldn't. No, we're not saying that.
Okay.
We're not saying that.
Okay.
There's no difference than women who like going to see strippers.
What is the reason? What do you think the reason would be to go to a strip club if you're married?
It's mentally stimulating. It's entertaining. Like, what?
We know
what's
it's
wrong
stimulating.
With that?
It's stimulating a lot more when you think, not just your brain.
Right. Like, how's going to see strippers different than watching porn? Like, what's different about it?
Porn is on your computer. The chick is not in your lap.
Yeah, but that's if
she's not in your lap. It's different. You having physical
contact.
If
you're paying for a lap dance.
You're having physical contact.
That's when if you're paying for a lap dance.
And are you saying that?
Don't say most.
Are you saying, well,
don't say most.
Quite a few out there that would enjoy.
Some strip bars have good chicken wings and drinks. Just saying.
Are you hungry? Your wife ain't cooking?
Maybe she ain't.
Hold on.
Hold on. You don't know. You can't speak for like. I think you keep inserting yourself.
I am inserting myself, and I said we started off at 3 years. And I'm asking
but the question was, should men? You didn't say should I. You said should men.
Should you go to the strip club after 3 a year? I don't know.
Yeah, you can. Like,
should you, Steven, go to the strip?
Should means like you have to. You just asked
me a question.
Yeah, but like should is the wrong question.
You said that I did not insert. I was inserting myself, so now
should is the wrong question. Is all I'm saying. Like can, yes.
I'm not saying. I know you can go to the strip club. That is for a fact. My question is, should you?
No, is it okay is the question. Because should you is like, that's a different question. Is it okay? Yes. If it's not like something, if it's not a bad habit where you're going every weekend, like that's something different.
Back up and lower your voice.
Mm-hmm.
You get a little loud.
Use my outside voice.
We're inside though. Okay, so
in the stadium.
If we are newlywed or have been married for 5 years or more, is it okay for a man to go to the club with his single friend, go to a strip club with his single friend, travel to, let's say you're going on
Dominican Republic or some shit like that?
Yes, Sandals. With your friends, your men guys,
that's trouble. Your
guy friends.
That's trouble. That's trouble. So, all right, the question is, should they or can they?
You say, is it?
Is it okay?
Okay. Is it okay? Because know, should and can is obvious.
Yeah, so, okay. Is it okay? I can't say it's not okay because everybody's relationships are different.
Yes, but I'm talking about you.
Me? Nah. Going to the club with single friends? No, like, I don't think that's really necessary unless it's like. Now, here's the thing. It could be like just an occasion where like some fellas, y'all ain't met up in a long time. Say, hey, look, let's meet up at whatever bar, whatever. Mm-hmm. Like, they could be single. Like, you can't control that. That's fine. But I think the way I see it, that like how you're asking is like a regular basis. Like, I go every week.
I didn't say regular basis. I'm just saying if your friend popped up. Like, if you...
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so if your friend shows up, you haven't seen in a while, and he was like, let's meet at a bar. I'm fine with that. Mm-hmm. Is there a time limit for how long you're hanging out? Say he comes by around 9:30, 10. Y'all go to the bar. Should you be coming in at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning?
Well, bar probably, depending on what state you're in. Bar closes at 2. So if it's like 4 or 5, then like that's a little iffy. Like you setting yourself up as a man. You're setting yourself up to be questioned.
Okay, but I ask, is it okay for you to come in?
For me, no.
for a married man?
Probably not. Probably not.
Probably?
Probably not. Like I said, everybody's relationship is different.
I get it, but let's just say for the sake of argument, to avoid an argument.
It would be a bad idea.
Okay. Now, if you're at a strip club sometimes closes 3.
It depends. It just state by state. Yeah.
Okay. Should you stay the whole time?
Depending on what time I got there.
If you can't.
If I ain't get there till midnight, then yeah. How much money am I bringing?
First of all, I can tell you right now, he won't be doing this.
See, there you go. Like,
because at first we're married. Why are you?
I know,
okay,
sweetie, but come on now.
No. Let's.
You talking about? Because you're asking me a question specifically, but you're also being in general.
You get $20.
See, there she go. Like,
you get $20.
You know what, bro? I can't make it.
You're not here to.
She tripping.
To be flashing because we got bills to pay. We got everyday living over here. Our life doesn't just stop.
So I can say that when your homegirl called you to go out, she only got $20.
I'm not going to this. First of all,
she only got $20 to spend.
Hold on.
No, you just said it.
Hold on. You want to stop for a minute?
You just said it.
I'm not going to a strip club. We're go.
Okay, but these are general questions.
Yes, hold on. Stop for a minute and listen. I asked you, is it okay? And you said probably not, or it could be.
You asked me two different questions, though. You asked me, is it okay for me? And then you asked me, is it okay for a married man?
Okay, for me, no, I do not feel it's okay for me to go to the strip club.
Okay. I will be okay with it if it's not like something you do all the time. I'll be okay with it.
For me, it's not something I find attractive. Maybe when I was younger. As I get older, that doesn't appeal to me.
Right, but that's not the question. The question is,
I'm talking about
is it okay?
Me. Yes, and we were just talking about me being married. Yeah. This is my point of view as a married woman.
Okay.
It doesn't appeal to me.
Okay.
I just feel like sometimes that introduces issues that you don't have to bring into your relationship. But to each his own. Now, traveling, if a girlfriend or girlfriends ask me to travel to Dominican Republic or Jamaica, what's your thought?
Go and get your groove back.
I'm married and my friends are asking me to go. What is your thought as a husband?
Who else's husbands and boyfriends are going? Because I'm going.
I said girls trip.
Okay, but you just asked me what my response would be. That's my response.
It's a girls trip. And there is no other men going. I didn't say a couple's trip. I said a girls trip.
Okay, then I don't think you need to go.
Why is that?
Because why are y'all going on this girls trip to freaking Jamaica? I don't like. Especially if I know they're all single.
Maybe
like you're talking about something different. Like
maybe
if it's all married women,
it's not all married women.
Your cousins or something. I don't know.
Let's say that there's a couple. They 1 or 2 married women, and the other 3 are single.
I mean, so let me back up. I would if somebody's offer you or ask me to go on a girls trip to like another country, like chances are I'm at least somewhat acquainted with these people.
Yes, of course you're acquainted with them.
So I would have like a level of either trust or distrust for whoever was going on this trip with you.
Okay.
Do I necessarily think that you would do something, that I wouldn't approve of if you went? Not really. But if it's like strictly a bunch of single women and you, I mean, all right, that's a little funny. But yeah, I mean, in that situation, I probably would be okay with it.
I wouldn't.
I said for a girl's trip.
I said
I'm talking about for a girl trip.
First of all,
I'm
talking about a guy's trip. I'm talking from my response as a woman, as a wife. Mm-hmm. If you were going on a guy's trip to another country, whether you were with 3 married men and 2 single, no, I would not be.
No, I wouldn't expect you to
be. I understand. I'm just telling you my point of view. No, I feel like if you're traveling to another country, then your wife, me, should be along. and that's just how I feel. And some women may feel like, no, he can go do it. I just feel like you're again opening up a can of worms.
I wouldn't go without you anyway. Like to another country. We live in another country. Like,
okay,
I wouldn't go
if you
without you
anyway. Let's say we was in the States, and you were going to another state. You were going to California. You were going to Florida, and we lived in Virginia. Yeah. And I was like,
I wouldn't be comfortable putting myself in that situation. Like, just because I know that you would question literally everything that I was or wasn't doing. So like, I'm like, why would I even put myself in that situation? I don't go no. I'm not. You already know I'm not the type of person anyway. But like, if I was, like the common sense side of me would be like, I'm gonna have to hear this while I'm going and when I get back. So like, what's the point?
You wouldn't hear it while you're going. I feel like if you're not checking in, right, then you checking someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. So the moral of the story is, should you open that can of worms or open the opportunity for something to come in to divide your relationship based off hanging out with single friends?
Yeah, now you should probably, like I said, it depends on your relationship with your friends and your significant other, obviously. But like, don't let your friends mess up your relationship. Like, when I don't say don't let your friends, I mean like, don't let your friends encourage you into doing something that messes up your relationship. I don't know. Like, the longer you're together, the more you'll realize like how easy it is to trip up. Like, we've been married 27 years almost. Yeah. So yeah, plenty of chance for mistakes to happen.
Very. I mean, and as a married woman, I don't want to go out and jeopardize something that we've spent so much time building together for a quick fix or instant gratification. But eventually that is going to wear off, and you're going to be exactly where you are with the person you've spent 20 some years together anyway, and everything new isn't always good. If we're going for a birthday and it's a weekend, I'm celebrating one of my friend's birthday, he can still come. He can go do something, guy things for himself.
I think it would be a problem for you if they said I couldn't come.
I go places without
not
you.
even that. I think you wouldn't want to go, and I don't like speaking for you, but like, you wouldn't want to go somewhere where I wasn't allowed to go. Like, typically, you going across town for your girlfriend's birthday party or something like that.
Oh yeah, because
that's something different.
Yes, I'm talking about we're taking a trip.
Right, and they say, "Oh, yeah, your husband can't come."
No, then I'm not coming.
I don't know if I want to be involved in that.
Yeah, because what's the reason why he can't come? I mean, he doesn't have to come to the event.
Right, I can sit in the hotel. I'm good.
He can still come. It's a trip. We can, because I'm not going to spend. For me, I'm not spending every waking moment with you, and I'm not that person who needs to share a room with my girlfriends. I'm too old for that. I want my own space. I want my own room. So when I get tired, I can go to my own space, my own room, and relax. Yeah, because who knows? I may be in need of something, and he needs to be there. We're not looking for some extra meat. All right? So what are your thoughts? Okay, so that's my point of view from my perspective as a married wife. What's your perspective as a husband?
I mean, it's pretty much the same. Like, I'm not likely to take a trip anywhere with the fellas anyway. It's just like, it's not really like part of my personality. If I did, I probably would want to take her with me, just because like, I don't want to introduce those questions. No matter what, it could be totally innocent. But
it could be totally innocent.
Why introduce that? Why introduce that? Even if like, if we go somewhere and we're hanging, like us, the fellas are hanging out somewhere, and she's like sitting at a hotel or at a resort or whatever, just enjoying herself. Like, I would prefer that than to have like constant. What are you doing? What are you doing?
No, I would not be doing that.
Well, I'm just saying, even if you weren't, I'm just saying that like, I wouldn't want to introduce that scenario into the picture. So yeah, I guess to answer everything, like, there are occasions where it's okay to hang out with your single friends.
Yeah.
When you make too much of a habit of it, then that can become an issue because you start introducing too many variables into your relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got to moderate, just like anything else. You can't drink too much, smoke too much. It can become a problem if you gamble too much. Yeah,
it can get you in trouble.
Yeah, you rolling the dice, and one of these days will come up craps. So, yeah, you just gotta, I don't know, just
if you value your marriage, your relationship, we're not saying that you can't do any of these things. We're saying just be conscious of how often you're doing these things and how it can impact your relationship. Is it worth it? If your friends popping up, like he said, every weekend, talking about let's go hang out, you gotta put the brakes on and say, hey, nah, I'm good. Unless my wife or husband is coming with us, right. Then yeah.
And then again, like if you're in a situation where you prefer to not be around your spouse, I got other problems already.
We don't want to introduce that right now.
We happen to live in another country and we're together all the time. So if you can't do that, then I don't know. This conversation's irrelevant. If you can't already just be around your spouse most of the time. Yeah.
So, yeah, I just wanted to hear Steve's side of his point of view on hanging out with single friends and how does that impact your relationship. So, thank you for watching. Until next time, join us on the porch. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye.